All right, guys, in this episode, John Shrek McPhee is going to teach us a lesson about something he knows a lot of, shooting and fighting out of a vehicle.
I'm John Shrek McPhee. Today we're going to talk about fighting from a vehicle. I always see a lot of myth-based stuff on the internet, and I'm going to show you what I was taught as a commando. And what I was taught really goes back to the SAS, what they did in Northern Ireland. I was trained by them. And then this goes to my practical experience in being in gunfights in Iraq and Afghanistan, in and around small vehicles. I was always in little minivans like this as OPs, and I was in taxis, and I drove all over Iraq in non-standard vehicles. I wasn't in a uniform or in Humvees like, 99% of the military. I did a lot of non-standard stuff. So I'm going to show you what I learned. First off, when you drive, always wear your seatbelt, and I'm going to tell you why. Okay? Make sure my seatbelt's on and it's tight. Because here's the deal. If someone starts shooting at me or this vehicle, the chance of me crashing goes way up. Right? If they kill the vehicle, if they shoot me, I'm injured, I can't drive. For whatever reason, I need to always have my seatbelt on. The next thing is, as I'm driving, right, if I'm bringing a rifle, I always wedge my rifle on the inboard side of the vehicle, not near the door, because if I open the door to bail out, the rifle could fall out onto the street. So I always wedge it in between my seat into the floorboard. So if there is an accident, the rifle will be in the same place at the same time. Next thing, pistol. I always keep my pistol in my holster, make sure it's pressed up against the seat, because again, if I get in an accident, if I put my pistol under my leg or wherever in the vehicle, took it out before the crash, it's not going to be where I need it. So I always keep my weapons really secure. Okay, so I'm driving, I have to fight inside a vehicle, right? A couple things have to happen. This is a confined space. You don't always have the time or space to get the gun up to fight because of the windshield is in your way. So you got to make space available for you. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot with my pistol, right? And I'm going to shoot through the glass. Now, a lot of guys talk about how the bullet deflects, blah, 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 right? All that is crap, and you're not going to be able to find out in a gunfight, right? You don't have time to think about it. I'm going to shoot straight away. And it's kind of like aircraft glass. I used to shoot through a lot of aircraft glass. The first shot might deflect. All the other rounds going through the same hole will go on the target. So don't think about the angles. Don't think about anything. Think about taking good, well-placed shots. So whatever reason, someone's in front of my vehicle, I need to go ahead and shoot my pistol, right? I get my pistol out. Get my pistol up, right? I'm ready to shoot, and watch. Okay, all kill shots with the pistol, right? Next thing I need to be able to do is shoot and fight with the rifle. This takes a little more time. I'm gonna have to get my rifle up, get it around the steering wheel, and then I'm gonna have to be able to fight inside the vehicle because the rifle's inherently longer, right? So I'm gonna get my rifle out, get my rifle up, right, and watch. I'm going to shoot inside the vehicle. Next thing I'm going to do, right, is look, I keep my sling secured inside the vehicle. I can take the sling, throw it around my neck, and now I'm getting ready to get out of the vehicle. Now here's the so what about getting out. I have to grab the seatbelt high, grab it where I can see it, because if I got in an accident, what's going to happen is I am not going to be able to find where the release is. Sometimes the release will go back behind you in an accident. This has happened to me before. So I grab the seatbelt where I can see it, right? And I start to slide down to where I can release it. I got guns in the way. I got all kinds of stuff going. I press and release. I make sure it's released. I grab with my non-firing hand, right? I bring the seatbelt up beside me and make sure I'm not hung up. Now I open the door and I'm going to go ahead and bail out, right? And the bailout is pretty easy, right? So I'm John Shrek McPhee, the Sheriff of Baghdad. I got to go.
Trigger Time TV is brought to you by Crossbreed Holsters, Glock, Velocity Systems, Mayflower Research and Consulting, Lucid Optics, Bravo Company USA, Lucas Oil Outdoor Line, Christensen Arms, Silencer Co., Primary Weapon Systems, Law Tactical, Nemo Arms, and Flint River Armory.
We would like to dedicate today's show to the men and women of the United States military and law enforcement, the people that stand in the gap and keep our country free. God bless America.